Some things are undeniably American and are so ingrained into our culture and collective memory that it's impossible to ignore them. In the automotive world, that honor falls to a few historic vehicles, but a whole category of cars was defined by young Americans' desire to go fast and break the rules. Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang needs no introduction, but we'll try anyway. In continuous production since 1964, the Mustang has been the defining muscle car for American car lovers. Ford hasn't been one to limit its imagination with special editions and limited-run versions of its vehicles, and the Mustang is no exception. The Mach 1, Shelby GT350 and GT500, Boss, Cobra and Bullet are the most popular, but there have been several others over the years. Today's Mustang offers a 4-cylinder engine, a V6, and powerful V8s. The car is regarded as one of the best handling and most dynamic American sports cars, but there was a period of time, not all that long ago, when the Mustang seemed to have lost its mojo. Chevrolet Camaro. The Camaro came along in late 1966, just a couple of years after the Mustang. Unlike its Ford rival, however, the Camaro was dormant for a period of about 8 years in the early 2000s. Like Ford has done with the Mustang, Chevy has offered a variety of special editions and performance upgrades for the Camaro over the years. These editions include the legendary Z28, SS, and unique dealer packages like the Yenko Camaros from decades ago. The Camaro we see today is dated compared to the Mustang, having been in production for several years without a major overhaul. Chevy introduced a high-performance ZL1 1-liter E package for the cars in 2018, and the Camaro is generally praised for great handling and a buttoned-up chassis. There are rumors of a new generation Camaro hitting the market in the next few years. Chevrolet Corvette. The Vette has been around since the early 1950s as Chevy's halo sports car. Across those years, one of the most dramatic transformations in automotive history took place in 2020. After decades of brawny, front-engine, rear-wheel drive Corvettes, Chevrolet unleashed the mid-engine 8th-generation car. Known as the C8, the new Corvette is blindingly quick and can hang with the world's great supercars. The two-seater has been offered as a convertible and in high-performance versions such as the ZR1 and Z06. The C8 Corvette can run to 60 miles per hour from a standstill in around 2.9 seconds, and the upcoming Z06 should be able to pull it off in a few tenths less. Dodge Challenger. The days of big and loud muscle cars have been over for at least 2 decades, but nobody told Dodge. The Challenger is a holdout from an era past, but Dodge has constantly tinkered with the car to add more performance and new tech over the years. The original Challenger was sold from 1970 into the early 1980s, and took a 25-year hiatus before returning in 2008. The newest Challenger is available with massively powerful engines that surpass 800 horsepower. Dodge has focused on turning the Challenger into a drag strip weapon that can put down amazing times right off the dealer's lot. Dodge Charger. The Dodge Charger started life in the mid-1960s as a coupe, but when it returned in 2006 after a nearly 20-year break, Dodge added a couple of doors. The modern Charger sedan is a full-size American muscle car with plenty of room and comfortable accommodations. It's also available with a few extremely powerful engines that make it one of the world's fastest 4-door cars. Like the Challenger, the Charger is an aging design at this point in its life cycle. It has been over a decade since the car last saw a major redesign, but also like the Challenger, Dodge has made improvements over the years to keep it relevant. We may even see an electric version of the car in the coming years. Pontiac GTO. The original Pontiac GTO is credited as being the car that kicked off the muscle car craze in the 1960s. It was built for around 10 years between the 1960s and 1970s, but the GTO name was mostly used as a trim level or options package for other Pontiac models, not as a standalone model itself. Pontiac brought the GTO back for a few years in the early 2000s, but the car never regained its former glory. Throughout its life, the GTO offered V8 performance and a big-time personality that have made it legendary to enthusiasts and the average driver alike. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.